The following is a presentation of the Black Hollywood Live Network, the first online broadcast network dedicated to African American entertainment. Hollywood Redefined. From Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technology, this is Black Hollywood Live Reality Check, featuring in-depth interviews with today's reality TV stars. Black Hollywood Live, Hollywood Redefined.
You're listening to Black Hollywood Live.
And now, the host of Black Hollywood Live Reality Check.
See you go. Do you hear it? Hey everybody, what's up? Happy
rough.
New Year. Welcome back. It is your girl Corrinne Williams with Reality Check. And I'm joined in the studio with my
Michelle
girl.
Renee. What's up, what's up, what's up?
We're bringing it back to you on a Flashback Friday with some good tunes by Aaliyah. It is the L-I-Y-A-H. Hey, back, forth and forth. Yeah. We're trying to practice the choreo up in here, but you know. Hey, sometimes some of us sisters, not me, Michelle, can't dance. Anyways,
Tried it.
Did it. So let's just go and break right into our hot topic with Michelle Renee. What is the rundown, baby?
All right, well, this week we have a battle.
You came in like a rapper. All right, son.
All right, yeah. Check it. 1, 2. Okay, this week we have a battle of the Bravo. Not really a battle. I wouldn't say battle, but we have a difference of opinion between
parenting
two
opinions.
Yes, between two Bravo celebrities. Is that what they're called? Okay, so Bill Tankard from Thicker Than Water. Not a fan, Corinne?
I watched the show.
Okay. So he's a pastor and he stars in Thicker Than Water, a show on Bravo. Was on Watch What Happens Live earlier this week, and Andy asked him his opinion on Phaedra not allowing her two sons to see their father, Apollo, who is currently locked up. They won't let him out.
Won't let him out. Yes.
So Mr. Tankard said the following: I know what it's like when your ex tells you you can't see your kids. It's a hurtful thing. He's a dad. She's got to take them to see their dad. So, Corinne, whose side are you on?
I really can't. Like, that's what he said.
That's exactly what he said.
Well,
And he was on there with Kenya.
yeah, I saw that. Clear throat, gazes right into the camera. So first of all, there's just so much with that story. Now, this is a man, and I'm not knocking Mr. Bill. He's been married a few good times, and you see in the reality show that he and his family, his third wife and his children star in, that he wasn't around when his kids were coming of age because he was busy trying to be somebody's husband, busy trying to be on the road selling his jazz albums, and i.e. loosely quoting here, kind of neglecting his children. So, of course, a man with a guilty heart and maybe a guilty conscience would say this. That's all I'm saying.
Ooh. All right. Well, yeah. So, I mean, do you agree that she should what do you think of her letting the kids go? Do you think they should go or not?
If I was Phaedra, I would be doing exactly what she's doing right now. There's no way that first of all, your children are already going to be scarred. Like, there's no way around it. Your father's in prison. Like, I don't care, how sophisticated she is or how much money and her level of class. The children's father, he's in prison.
Publicly, too. Because,
Yeah.
everybody knows.
It's not a hush-hush. You can't lie and be like, oh, daddy, he's Nigerian. He just can't come into the country. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's locked up. It's on TMZ. It's on every blog. It's on every newsstand. Wherever you go.
Yeah.
So
That's my problem with his answer, was that it's more so focusing on Apollo. And I like that Phaedra is more so taking her kids into consideration. Even though, like you said, they're going to be scarred regardless if they go or regardless if they don't go. But her agenda seems to be more so centered around the kids versus Apollo. And it's just like, okay, he already messed up, so who cares if he's upset that he can't see his kids?
And it's like, come on, Ben, what is she supposed to do? Like, he's going to be away for 8 years. 8 years.
So Aiden will be like
25 when he gets out.
He's only like 4.
And then
He'll be
the young
8,
one
9,
will be
10, 11,
80.
12. Okay. Aiden will be 12 and the other one will be like
But that's
10.
so much of their life that's like
I know.
gone without their father. And so you want me
He's gonna get out
to
early.
No, he's not. He is a 2-time felon.
What does
you
that
have to the second time you go in, I think. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, viewers. And
Felons
if you know,
out
tweet us
there
at
watching.
BHL Online.
Felons that are in jail watching this right now.
Tweet us,
her.
let us know. But I think that once you are a 2-time offender, you have to serve your entire sentence.
Okay.
So, locked up, won't let him out for 8 years. Maybe his kids will write him. Anyways, moving on, honey. In other news, hunties, it is not about Bravo stars, but it is about teen moms gone wrong. Ooh. Dun, 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 dun. So I am a fan of the show. Well, back in the day, like when Farrah and the gang was on.
Ooh.
What? My sister and I would watch it, and we would like be talking on the phone, like, girl.
Not the show, Farrah.
No, I'm not saying I was a fan of her.
Yeah.
I said the show Teen Mom. Nonetheless, so Miss Farrah, Abraham.
Do we have the
Okay,
picture?
y'all know her. Yeah, I think the picture's coming, eh? Yeah. See? Oh yes, look at her. Look at a hot mess. Nonetheless, she has gotten botched. So, clearly. So Farrah takes to her Instagram and says, I quote, girlfriends don't say I didn't warn ya. Hashtag botched, California, hashtag ER, hashtag fix it. So this is the result of a procedure gone wrong. TMZ is reporting that what happened to Phaedra was she went and got a new procedure where the doctor puts an implant in the patient's lip. Okay, and basically this is the result of the implant going into her lip. I'm like, what?
I thought this was a allergic reaction to, or is that the actual implant?
This is the implant in her lip.
Oh, God.
And Farrah is saying that she did her due diligence, meaning that she went and she actually researched the doctor and the procedure to make sure that it would, be right for her. Mm-hmm. And of course, she did all the studying that she felt she needed to do. It was safe. She went and did it, and this is the result. So she wanted to have full lips, and now she looks just crazy. She looks a hot ass mess. So, I mean, she's somebody who has gotten plastic surgery time and time again. She's got her face done. She's got her boobs done. Nose, everything. Like, was this necessary? What is she covering up?
I mean, I feel I wasn't a fan of the show. I never watched it religiously, but I know about her antics just from obviously being in entertainment journalism. And
you better plug yourself.
Yes. And seemingly, she's someone, based on her actions, it seems like she's definitely someone that is trying to make up for something, maybe some self-esteem.
Clearly, it's self-esteem.
Not only the procedures, but also like wanting to get into the porn industry.
Oh yeah, she does have her sex tape.
Her sex tape. And it's just like, I think the next doctor she sees needs to be a therapist.
Well, let's hope, because when she was on couples therapy, remember when she was the couple, her boyfriend stood her up, so she was siloed on couples therapy.
Jesus.
She was, and
she has problems.
Dr. Bierman didn't help her then, so maybe another doctor can help her. That's all I'm saying. Call on the name of the Lord Jesus. It's just unfortunate, because she's a mom. And not every person who has a child as a teen turns out like this, like seriously.
Most don't, I think.
Most don't. And this is just a horrible depiction.
I mean, it's
teen mom gone wrong.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. If she was just a regular teen mom that wasn't on the show, she wouldn't be doing all this. So I feel like teen mom
she would.
With what coins? She was struggling when that show first started.
I'm talking about like doing all of this. She's just seeking attention. She looks crazy.
We're gonna pray for her.
Anyways, next, fix it, Jesus. And other news, moving right along. This is going to be a very brief show today. So, TLC is coming out with a new reality show. I don't know if you've heard. Are you ready for the topic or the title of the show? My Husband's Not Gay. Oh. Look at that. So basically,
give me the premise. I can kind of surmise by the title.
I don't care. Anyways, so the TLC is coming out with a show. My husband's not gay, and the GLAAD community is in an uproar. They issued a statement criticizing the show, which the show will focus on 4 Mormon men living in Salt Lake City who are attracted to men but do not identify themselves as gay.
Okay.
And the 4 men are each married to women. Okay. So, there's a lot of controversy swirling around this. GLAAD feels that the show is just downright irresponsible, of course, to the community that they serve. And I'm quoting here, no one can change who they love, and more importantly, no one should have to. They go on to say that TLC is putting countless young LGBT people in harm's way by actually airing this show. So what are your thoughts on this, Michelle? Like, is it a good show for TLC to actually air, or should they scale back from it?
I think the premise of the show is a little weak. I mean,
have you seen something like this before?
I don't know that I have, but after one episode where your husband says he likes men, but are they I guess my question is, are they featuring a different couple each week, or how does the show work? It's just that you follow them around as like you and your husband go to like gay bars and he like tries not to look. I don't know what are they going to be doing, because
Shady Boots Michelle.
Because besides that, what are we looking at? You're just normal life? Why is that interesting to anyone? Gay community, straight community, anybody.
I honestly do not know how they're going to break it down. All I know is that these people are the couple. They're actually married.
Okay.
So they're married, and we're just going to see an insight to what a down low community looks like in Salt Lake City.
Yeah.
And include the Mormon church in it. I don't know. Confused.
I think it is irresponsible in the sense that this show seemingly is encouraging men that maybe do feel a certain type of way to stay with their wife. And I feel like if someone's gay or whatever and they're not happy in a situation, they should get out of that situation.
But maybe it's their struggle. And maybe the reason why they don't identify themselves as gay is because of maybe some of the teachings that they have gotten. I don't know, so don't come at me.
You're identifying yourself as... I'm not buying that for these people.
My husband's not gay.
Maybe people that are in their, maybe people that are not on a TV show, but you can't tell me that you're struggling with homosexuality based on your teachings, but yet you go on a public television and... Because, you're not hiding it anymore. You're essentially saying, like, I'm attracted to men. So maybe there are people struggling with that based on their faith. But I feel like those people that are genuinely struggling are going to be somewhere in their house.
Now,
like,
don't
not
forget,
on TV.
Back in the day when the whole down low epidemic swept the black community, and then the brothers were like, oh, I'm not gay. I just like men to give me head sometimes.
I'm
not
not
gay. I just like a man to smack my ass sometimes.
Have you seen Top 5?
I've seen Top 5.
Okay, so
I'm just saying, like, I don't know, but
I'm not saying people don't struggle with it. I'm saying these people here, like, they're not genuinely struggling. If you're struggling and don't want people to know, then
this is a struggle for them
if you're bold
identify
enough,
themselves as gay or maybe bisexual.
But they're identifying themselves on national television.
No,
so
they're saying that they are not gay.
But they're saying they're attracted to men.
Well, we don't know
so
exactly
I'm gonna
what
go ahead
it is
and
that they're going to be saying.
I'm going to go ahead and guess that the majority of these couples will be broken up within, if the show is successful, they're going to be broken up within several years because these men are going to get so much support. Hey, like, we love you.
Or hate mail.
No, more support.
Please.
We hate you. We love you. Whatever they get, they're going to feel accepted, I'm assuming, by at least somebody in America, and probably leave their spouse once they realize that they don't have to hide the fact that they don't have to live this lifestyle.
Well, they're not hiding. hiding? That's the thing. What are they hiding? I don't know.
Nothing.
But let's see here. So TLC, basically a representative from the network, came out and said the individuals featured on this 1-hour special reveal the decisions they have made and speak only for themselves. So basically, we're just going to be seeing them in their marriage, and I guess Chuck and Chuck on the side.
Let me ask you a question,
Girl, go
Corrinne.
ahead. What?
So say you found yourself in that predicament where your husband...
You set me up, Hottie.
What would you do if your husband was like, Corrinne, I need to talk to you about something? You know, there's a lot of men at the gym that I just find really attractive. But I'm not gay, though.
Yeah, no, you
Baby,
need to go.
I'm not gay.
Okay, baby, you need to go on and go. Because round
So
here,
you're not going to, okay.
Round here on 23rd and Normandy. Okay, yeah, no.
Okay.
Girl, I'm not, anyways, to each his own. But if you are interested in seeing the show, it is airing on TLC on January 11th at 10 p.m. So check your local listing for the channel.
Yes.
How about that? So do you have any real or X today or not?
I do. Do you?
Oh, okay. Let's go right into our last segment. It's the game.
Let me get
real or what was it? I
Reality
forgot.
checked or reality
It's
X?
been a minute. I've been gone for 3
Do you have one?
Sure. You go first. Yeah, I can make one up on the fluff here.
Okay, because I've got two potentially.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so I'll go and then you can go and then you can come back to me.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So my first reality X.
You don't even know.
I don't know how
We
I feel about it.
forgot
And my
already.
first reality X is, AKA suspending
Oh.
the two sorority sisters.
I am so tired of you.
The two sorority sisters for
I
their
am
participation
so tired
in
of you and this
the
topic.
show Sorority Sisters. So I'm gonna X, your organization for suspending them. Are you checking or Xing? You got to get checked unless you want to get X'd from the sorority.
What I have no comment. I don't have an X and I do not have a check. But what I do have is I saw the women who are a part of
April
the show,
McRae and Joy
Sorority
Hammond.
Sisters. They all had a lemon squeeze or a roundtable discussion with a host on VH1, and you know, basically, in short, they all were just talking about the hate mail that they have gotten. A lot of the was that compassion? Was that empathy? You need to work on that. You know, and it just, in short, you know, I watched a little segment, about 30 minutes of it, and it just made me sad. You know, just to see that, you know, first of all, they chose to go on this journey to do something
What
like this.
made you sad about it?
I'm not done.
Okay.
Yes. I mean, in summation, they're hurt. They're wounded women just because of the backlash that they have gotten from, you know, those within the Black Greek letter organizations and outside of the Black Greek letter organizations. So that part really made me sad because I think a lot of them, or majority of them, just wanted to be on the show, not necessarily as, oh, Corrinne, the Alpha Kappa Alpha woman, or, you know, whoever the Zeta, but just as people wanting to bring their careers and whatever it is that they do in the forefront. I just think that they went about it in the wrong way. You know, they should have just kept the names of their organizations to the side. But, you know, I'm not here to exit or check it. My heart goes out to these women. So, yeah.
All right. What's yours?
Anyways, so Michelle is so not empathetic. Do not let the sweet face fool you.
Yes, I am.
She is rude boots, honey, rude boots. Okay, so my reality check for the week is, and it's kind of old, but you know, we weren't here. So it is Ludacris marrying his longtime bae. Hey, I'm really excited about that. Love is amazing. It's a beautiful thing. He proposed, and then what? A few days later, they got married. It was like a surprise. So I'm checking it because it's Black love. Ow.
I'll check that.
Oh, you had to think about that? Michelle shady boots up in here tonight.
No, I'll check it. I mean, it was a little not shocking, but like the quickness of it, I think caught everybody off
Girl,
guard.
what's the quickness? They were dating for like 10
No,
years.
I'm
It
saying
was
the
about time he
quickness
put
of
a
the
ring on it.
engagement, and their engagement was like 2 days, if that. But it's
You
not
don't
really
need a
anyone's
long
business. I
engagement.
know. That's what I'm saying. I'm checking it because it's not really anyone's business. I'm just saying
I
from a
came with her.
standpoint of
I came with
from
her.
a standpoint of fans or whomever. you know, when a couple's engaged, you're speculating, oh, when's the wedding gonna be? Who's invited? Who's not invited?
That's sometimes. That's not all the time.
And Ludacris
Some
didn't
people
give
get
his
engaged.
fans that. But that's fine. It's fine, though. I'm checking it. Okay.
I came with her tonight.
My last and second X of the night
I am so over Michelle tonight. I'm
is
checking it.
the wrong drama with the right way.
What the hell does that mean? What are you
I will
talking
explain.
about?
Okay. So, Toya Wright and
Oh, girl, yeah, bye.
and her husband
Memphis.
is they have been going through some marital drama, so to speak, all on social media.
Knife and steak.
Yeah, so people speculated that it was a publicity stunt, to which they said, no, it's not. We're really going through some stuff. Turns out it is a publicity stunt for their new show, The Right Way. That's why I said the wrong drama with The Right Way. So I'm Xing that because I feel like a lot of couples we've seen on reality TV want to promote their show, and so they make fake drama in their marriage, and I feel like it turns to real drama. So we don't want to do that.
Shady boots.
Even though Memphis is cute, so if things ever no.
Do you really want to date him and have K. Michelle come after you?
I don't want to do anything to have K. Michelle come after me.
I'm not afraid of a lot of people. I'm only afraid of Jesus and my mama. But K. Michelle, I put her on the list.
Her and Azalea Banks, I think they're just.
And I like K. But anyways, I am Xing it too. I mean, this is one thing. You do not play with your union. You do not play with marriage. Okay, are you that thirsty to be on TV and to be a star? Memphis, why aren't you making hits anymore? Can't you go to another record label and be another A&R? Like, don't you know people? Maybe you could holler at K. Michelle and maybe she could put you on her payroll. And Toya, why do you need to do this? Like, I think that you're better than this. I hate to say it. And I really like her because she's cute. She has her daughter who's beautiful. She has Lil Wayne money. You know, he's still chipping her off for child support. I just think that you guys don't need to do this, and you do not play with the sanctity of marriage. So it's getting an X. Will I be watching? TBD.
Yes.
TBD. Because I ain't playing with that. It's none of God. Anyways.
You know you're going to be watching.
Goodbye. Well, that is our show for today, y'all. If you have any news and gossip that you want us to know about or a great story, go ahead and tweet us at BHL Online. And y'all can find me at Just Saying 08 on Twitter and Just Saying 1908 on Instagram.
Because she's always just saying.
Holla with a hair flip.
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Michelle Renee TV. And that's it.
That's all we got.
Because that's all I got. Yeah.
We'll see y'all next week.
From producers Maria Menounos, Dario Kristen, Tiana Hobson, Kevin Undergaro, and the entire BHL crew, we would like to thank you for supporting Black Hollywood Live, the first online broadcast network dedicated to African American entertainment. For questions and comments, contact us at info@blackhollywoodlive.com. Like us on Facebook, tweet us, or Instagram us at BHL Online. And I'm your BHL announcer, Scipio. Instagram me at Planet Scipio. Thank you for tuning in.
And I remember the last time.
The views expressed here are those of the host only and do not necessarily reflect the views of BHL or its owners or principals.